Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more Shapes 2. Made a few changes in between the last episode and this one. I have this whole big crazy train thing coming in here, and it's just basically dropping off the first shape for us here. Um, and then that is all being built way down here with this. It's not that one. Where did it go? This one. Here it is. So this is all just basically over here we make red circles. Over here we make blue squares, or vice versa. I got it backwards. It's all right. Blue squares and red circles. That's what we're doing. And then once we kind of get all those kind of in, it comes and drops down into here, and then they combine, and then it just loads onto our train, our two trains for us. Those two trains bring it up here, dump it into this guy. So not much. And then basically I was just doing that to kind of bump up those rookie numbers. So if we go into our operator, we were at 109,000 last night. And so I've basically I, I I uploaded a few of them last night. All right, so we got a couple of those going too. Now that was being said, now our operator levels up to 48. We're 25% worldwide. We're 20 or 48 or 25% worldwide, and we're still only on the third level. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get up that thing fairly quickly. I know towards the top it starts getting a little bit more difficult. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock pins today. So we'll unlock pin pushers, shape support pins, center of the first layer, right? So basically what that will allow us to start doing is basically spacing things out, right? And then we're going to get into that today because I'm pretty sure the new thing we're going to be building is going to require pins. So if we go over here and look, right, this one's going to get, it's going to get weird. Yeah, so basically it wants us to put these little ears on that one, and then all right, so that's fine. So we'll just go find some of these things and do what we need to do with it, and then we will be good. So now we can go to operator. Now I have been uploading those things. So those there's a few of those in there too. So we're now in the top 15% worldwide. So so we should break 10% here soon. All right, so now we need to look at so there's circles, there's a little bit lines there. So I think I need the first one. I need the blue squares. And honestly, I could probably just do it over here and just pull the blue squares out of here also. Um, I'd hate to have to take those apart and rebuild them. Actually, I don't know if I can repaint those white or not. Um, the problem is I need to get that guy right there. All right, so we have him there, and we actually have that one there too. So we can do, there's blue, we can make blue squares right there, and then green circles like there, right? So I think we're gonna start here, right? So what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead here, we're gonna pull us some paint. Let me put one of these guys down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. All right. So if I do those, and then I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. So that way, uh, we can get two of those out of there. So we're gonna make a good amount of them, right? So we'll do those there. We will go over here and do this will be squares. The squares we can do a little bit easier. So what we'll do, and we're going to do most of this with trains. So we'll just do this like this for, and technically, we're going to end up with a lot of these, right? So what we'll do is we'll do these like this, and then we'll do like that. Boop. No, they're all good. All right, so those are all good there. We'll go in here. Since we're going to do this all with trains, it doesn't really super matter here. Um, so I'm going to go ahead, since I got that one marked, we're going to go down here. And this guy here, we're going to go ahead and grab. You'll see that guy. Then we'll go back out here and go back up here. All right. So we'll do that. Control V him back in. All right. So those are all built like that. And then we're going to go down here. We're going to grab us some paint. There's a paint. Where's the paint? Nope. Nope. That's all the trains. Oh, there's paint. Oh, okay. Paint's way up there. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And then what I need to do is go in here and look and make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Right. So this is all on the lower end. Right. So that's good. So I've kind of got this thing set up so I was doing some extra stuff so that I could have. Um, so we need blue squares. So over here is fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. That will be fine. And then we'll do these guys like this. All right, so those will all be paint, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull. Let's go pull us a paint section out. So I did kind of redesign my paint thing here a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do make sure we're going. This is the one I want right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go shift. We're gonna hold down shift. We're gonna hold like this, and we're gonna go up like this, and then we're gonna hit Q to make sure we copy the thing below it also. We're gonna Control C this guy up here, and then this guy is just gonna go here into the middle. Now I'm gonna end up with quite a few extra belts here, right? So we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We're gonna like it would probably have been smart to do like some of these too. Why are you weird? You are weird. I don't like it. There. Now they're all even. So I think these things can pretty much take one in, one out. And then these guys will come out of the bottom down here. So I guess I could have moved them up a little bit. They'll be all right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys. I'm gonna come up like this. And we'll get over here to like here, and we'll come down into it, right? And then it's just gonna be a bunch of this. Let's see, let me get this again here. So this one's gonna go like this. You're gonna go down like that, and then those will all be one in, one out like that. These guys here. Let me get the actual paint road instead. I'm gonna bring you out here. Bring you here, there, and to there like that. So I'm just going to do that, and we're going to get those figured out, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got all the paint coming in. We got all of our shapes coming in. They're not super fast. I have put some points into painting and to belt speed and things like that. So we probably put a little bit more in. I do need to go in here. I have 410 points. I could probably use it to spin some things on it. My painting speed's maxed out. Probably, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and max all these guys out too so that we have them. So now all of those are basically as fast as we can. And then overflow splitters, fluid tanks, we probably need those at some point. That would probably be helpful. We can unlock some regular. Let's just unlock all the platforms. Why not? Probably was a bad plan. So train speed, probably not a bad plan. I do want to get extra trains. Um, Fluid wagons. Those may be helpful here in a bit. Transfer stations. I'm building fully loaded. Uh, we may actually change it to that. We'll go ahead. I don't need filler wagons. We're not into logistics yet. Um, get the roller coaster. That's fine. We can get more vortex inputs. That might not be a bad plan. The thing is we're gonna keep getting vortex inputs, and then by the time we get in there, we're not gonna need them anymore. Because eventually we're just gonna jump trains into it. That's fine. We'll just get all those. And then we got 7 points left, which means I don't think we have much we can still buy. The corner stacker. And this thing sounds like a good thing, but it's harder to get it to work right. Like it's harder to get it to function correctly. Um, it's nice if you're going to stick it into a corner or something, but like for the most part, they don't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to the lower level. We're going to get us a train station here. We're going to go to this. We're going to turn off our eyeball here so we don't see the top level anymore. And then we're going to get us a train loader down here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go train. And now we have multiple different colors of trains now. So we can actually put multiple trains on the same track and then start combining them. So we're going to start with a red train here because, well, we can. And then what we're going to do is we'll put him down here. Actually, before I do that, let's do a loading station. We'll do a loading station here, right? So we're going to be going this way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So if we come out here and give yourself a little bit of room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, like that. And then what we'll do is we'll go here to our roads. And I guess I could have actually done, will it turn? No, it doesn't turn. Let's see, let me do this and go back up here. Like that. Then do C here, C there, like that. And then this is going to be kind of the same thing, right? So I'm going to come up here. And what I'm doing is I'm basically trying to turn these things. So instead of making that 90, I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. It's just make it a little bit prettier, right? So then I do those. So those will all be coming in. Then I'm going to go over here to this guy. We'll go like that. Trying to keep them all fancy. And then this one, actually, I'm going to leave that one turned. Right? And then that way it kind of looks a little bit better like that. All right, so we basically now we have all of those guys coming in. And easy enough, right? So we have a good amount of squares coming in. Now, these are all here on one level. If I wanted to, and eventually what I would do is I would basically have these come into a bunch of different levels if this was my final product, but we'll get into that one in a minute. All right, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to put us a train stop in here, right? And then what we'll do is we'll do this. Is not what I want it to do at all. I want it to do this. right? And then we'll build us a train. So we'll put us our train locomotive there, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 8 train cars, and then that should come in and it'll basically allow that guy to get loaded once he decides to actually build the train. There you go. So he's gonna come out. He should come up, and that thing's gonna get loaded, right? And then he'll be fine. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and take our train out here, right? So once I get here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit E. We're gonna come up. We can come up, and then we can come out, and we can come all the way over here. Where is this? Is where we're going. So I need to come down to like here probably, right? And then so once we get all that into there like that, we'll do a train unloading station, right? And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that, right? And then these guys, ideally, honestly, I don't know if I can actually sneak those guys in here like this. We do have a lot more of these open, so could probably change this and clean this up a little bit to make it a little bit better, because I have a lot more space down there now. So I may need to do that. So you know what? Let's just do it. Let's see. Let me get this guy like this. You can go away now. Okay, so you can go away. These guys. Nope. I need to start further down. I need to start here. Like that. Control XU. And you guys can go over there like that. Right? And then we get rid of all of these. Delete all that. Making a mess. There you go. These can all go away. All right. So all right. So that is going to be a mess there for a minute. Delete those guys out of there. All right. So you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Let's try that again. You go there like that. Go up one. You go in. Okay. Let's try that again. You go in like this. All right. Go up one. And then that should get everybody going in there like they're supposed to. And then what I can do is I can do like this. If I copy all those, Control C, we flip it, rotate it a couple of times, and then we can put it in like that. Okay. So once I get those in like that, I think I need to bring those in closer though. Um, let's see, let me get. And let's do Control X that guy. We'll move you up there like that. You'll be okay. And then we're going to do Control C, Control V. Okay. So now I actually got those things pushed up there a little bit fast, a little bit closer. We're going to do these. We're going to get rid of all these. We'll delete those. And then we're going to go copy this guy over here again. Control C, flip it, rotate it twice. That should... Oh, I messed up. Oh, no, Control Z. Somehow I messed that up. Control C. Flip it, rotate it. There you go. All right, now we're good. All right, so that should give us all of those things back again. Then what we can do is we go down here and we go dook, and we delete. And then we go these, and we'll delete these guys out of here too. And then I'm going to go up here, and then we'll copy this whole thing. Control C. And you go like that. Like that. Oh, I keep... There you go. And then like that. So now we basically opened as much as we can to all of these things, right? So we can actually probably take this one here and get rid of that. This guy can go like this, right? These guys can go away. And we can actually go from like over here and like that, right? And unfortunately, it destroys a lot of parts, but they'll be all right, right? So that way we're using a lot more of these down here. Oh, somehow I have failed. Let's see. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of. All right, let's do this. We'll get all these guys turned back on, and then we're gonna create a chaotic mess. All right, so these guys can all go like this. I'll make sure we get those too. Now the good news is because we have Control C, those guys can go like that. Those guys can go like that. And those guys can go like that. All right. So now, once we have all those in there, then we're going to create quite the mess. Right? So, trying to get that thing fully loaded up here. Now, we do have these guys here. Now, I'm going to cheese this a little bit. And I'm going to go grab one of these, Control C. Because this is going to be my drop-off station for these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this one, what it's going to do is it's going to take all that stuff that's on a single... Oh, you don't have a train stop. Nope. Oh, because these things are all backwards. All right, so you go back to where you came from. Now let's try this unloading station thing again. Right? So let's flip it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Then we'll put a train stop in like this. This will make it work better. And then once that guy gets back up here, he'll drop off. And then they'll take him out on the bottom row, and then they're going to basically split them into 3, and then that way they're going to go out on all 3 roads, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Nope, I'm going to do this like that. We'll do those guys like that. We'll do like this, and we'll do like that. Now, this is, I only need like 8,000 of those silly little square things, the blue squares. So we should go through those fairly quickly. Shouldn't be that big of a deal to do that. Once the chain's just got, he's got a little ways to go. So he's got a little ways to get up there. So that's going to get up there. While he's doing that, that's a half circle. Technically, we would, if we do a whole circle, we can cut the whole thing in half. Um, let's see. Can we get a whole circle around here? There's a whole circle over there. So there's a whole circle there, and there's green there. So what we do, because if I take the whole circle and then put it together and then paint it and then cut it in half and spin it, then we can get a little bit more out of it. And then ultimately it will give us a little bit more throughput, hopefully. So we're going to go down and watch this guy when he shows up here. Eventually, he might. We'll put some loops and some spinny things in here in a little while, just because we can. Okay, dude, how far? Dude, you need more speed. We need more train speed. I don't know if that's enough to get more train speed, but as you can tell, we're pumping some bits into here. Obviously, these guys down here are basically the four inputs is basically about as fast as that thing can go. Um, there he goes. All right, so you'll see them come out. They're going to come out in single rows or on the lower level, and then that's going to get split up. And then once those all get split up, because I think four of these would be enough to saturate one level or one belt. So having two of them, we should be able to saturate two of them. And then so by the time we get down here, all three of them won't be quite full, but it'll be close. Um, and then we should be all right with that. And then you see those coming in once they kind of get all sped up. And then we should get to the. Okay, I thought those were circles for a minute. I was like, oh no, I made the wrong one. But no, we made squares. So the six, those should all start taking off here fairly quickly. Um, why are you not working? Um, oh, because they got to be pinned? They both got to be pinned. Oh my lord. All right, so we got to go back here. So those blues are useless to me. They all got to be pinned. Um, let's see. So where is the easiest place for us to pin these things? Can we pin them here, or do I need to pin them down here? Um, see, let me go right here. Okay, so let me go here. Let me build this guy. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna just put this guy in. All right, so pinning station. Okay, so if we go, all right, so let's do this. Let's do this smart. So let's do like that, and then we'll do like this, right? And then we'll do pinning like this, like that. We'll do pinning like that, right? So once we do those like that, then I'm going to take this guy here and go in. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do there at all. This guy is going to go down like that. Oh, okay, because that thing's full. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll grab this guy like this. No, I don't want you to go that way. I want you to go like that. And then you go down like that. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we're going to take a pinning station like this. pinning station like that. I could have went all the way down, but that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, you go down like that. Okay, now you go there, and then like that. Uh, you go there and like that. All right, so that should get me pinning. All right, so those should all be pinned now. All right, and then what we'll do is we're going to go through. We're going to wipe these all out like this. Let's see, hit V, and we'll hide that so we can see what we're doing. Okay, and then I want to take this like that and hit the I key and kill all of it. So that way we get rid of all of our stuff that's not built correctly. And then make sure that this thing, so by the time it comes in, yeah, it's not even getting that far down. Like I only need it like 3 or 4 of them, and we're clogging everything up. So completely overbuilt, completely oversaturated. All right, so we're going to Control C this guy. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so that should be all 8 of them. Okay, so there. Now they're all pinned down here. So they should be coming out, and then by the time, well, they're all going to be individually loaded into each one of these. So that will be all good. I guess. Oh, yeah. No, I couldn't really. Oh, okay. That is not good. That is not right at all. Okay, let's try that again. All right, that's gonna be a mess. Got it? Nope, I can't. I wish you could delete it with it being selected still, but you can't. All right, because if not, what's going to happen is that's going to cause me quite the problem there. Because them just mixing that up like that is going to slow it down. Because you'll see that one blocked, this one is being half, and it slows our production down. Let's see. All right, so that is all good there. I think that is it. All right, so that should be good. Now we should all see them all coming in fairly, solid, as opposed to that one being all messed up. All right, so those should start loading here, and then our train. I think we're doing okay here. I don't know where our train is. It's probably still full of random blue crap that's not being useful. All right, so all right. This guy is all unloaded. So we're just waiting to figure out where our train is. There he is. He's coming down now. He's coming around. Well, then, if that's the ultimate, like, what is that? Okay, so that's gonna do that. Okay. And then this one does, oh, he does 2 pins. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's easy enough to do. Um, Especially like I have that thing, so I'll just pin them and then just basically pin them again. All right, so this stuff is all eventually, maybe. This train is slow. I don't think I can afford any more train upgrades. I can. Go faster. Uh, the trains load a lot, but they take a while. And really, what ends up happening is this unloading station It's trying to just get stuff out as fast as I can and be able to load that belt as fast as I can. Now, this should be, um, I think it should have been a full train, so it should have been 2 boxes. Doo, doo, doo. All right, so there we go. Slowly coming in as they get caught up. What a mess. All right. And the sad part is that's not even like this is yeah, these will start to get filled up. It's just as it's waiting on the trains to get there. It kind of fluctuates a little bit. But yeah, so we're making a mess. So that uh that uh that should go up yeah fairly quickly. uh, we are we are dumping some stuff into the vortex there. I don't think one train may be like 2,000, so we'll need like 3 trains for it, so it won't be that bad. Uh, and then so now the next thing we need to do here is get greens. So I think let's see, I can't really do I don't know if I'll be able to get 8 out of this or not. Let's see. We'll do this. Circle. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then technically, um, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if I change this up a little bit, right? So if we go see here, and then this one, see if I do this guy. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3 like that, and this one can go like that. Okay, so that way that would be all 8 of them for us. Now these guys, we'll copy them like that. All right, so and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course not. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 like that. So that'll give us all 4 of those up there like that. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to just copy this entire thing. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Control Z that, go away. Go away. I meant to do this and then go down. Right? So we're just going to copy that. Right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and figure out a place to put this, right? So this should be those coming in. And that should be those coming in. Right? So we can just do that. Boop, like that. Just like that. That'll be great. And then once we get all those in, we can just go up here, figure out the best way to get these guys to go, right? So we'll go here to paint. We'll come up one. So this guy will bring to here. Nope. And then you can go in like that. You can go in like that. And then that one brings like this. And this is probably a bit overkill on some of this. But it makes sure everything's working, because the problem is when you start putting those split things in, they start getting confused, and it gets kind of wonky and weird. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna change to the right thing, and then this one. No, I want you. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here. You go like this, and then one, two. This one can go. No, this one goes to here. Okay, and then you go to here like this. What are you doing back there? You can go in. So, which means this one goes in here like this. Then we'll get one to get a couple of those out of there like that. That'll be fine. Get this guy like this. Like that. That. And like that. All right, so now those are all going in like that. So those are all going to be basically green whole circles pinned, right? So now the trick is here is I need to actually half them. So what I need to do is go down here, and then what I might need to do is extend this out a little bit because I don't have enough room down here to do what I need to do. So we'll go ahead, hit V to hide that, right? So we're going to go Shift. We're going to go this here, and we'll go ahead and do this, or we're going to cut it. And then once we cut it, we're just going to give ourselves a little bit more room down here because I need two more spots, right? Easy enough. So the first thing I need to do here is make me a new guy here. So we'll make us a new guy here, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 of these guys in. And we're going to actually make 8 out. Or we're going to take, yeah, we're going to take 4 belts in and put 8 out. Because, yeah, that's the way it's going to work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do a cut. Except for we want to do this cut, right? And then it's going to get a little bit more complicated because I need to spin them and stuff. Because they're not going to be in the right directions. So I'm not going to be able to go quite as hard as this. One, two, three, four, 5. So we can really only do 5. Maybe we do it like that then. All right, let's do it like that. I can do 6. All right, so let's do that. All right, so let's do that. So if I start here and go 1, 2, 3, actually, I don't. I need to start here. So 1, 2, 3 like this, and then 1, 2, 3 like. That one's not going to work. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So let's do that. So let's just build one here real quick. All right. So if we're going to take this guy in, we're going to bring him straight in like this, right? And then let me put that in. So that way, once we connect to that, we'll get our thing, and it'll tell us what we're gonna make, right? So now we need all these on the bottom. So if we spin these guys here, right? So this guy's going to go to the bottom there, bottom there, bottom there, bottom there, bottom there, and bottom there. Okay, so those will all be on the bottom. That will be great. Then I'm going to do this guy, and then, oh, look at that, and then bottom. Now, to dump these things into the box, I don't need to do this. The reason I'm dumping them this way right now is because I need to be able to do okay. I need to be able to get them in the right orientation when I start dropping them. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I need a little bit more space. Right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do the last three of these like this. See to there and into there like that. And then these guys like that. All right, so that way it's going to do those for me. All right, and then I'm going to take this entire thing like this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to rotate it again so it goes the direction I want it to go. I'm going to put him there. Okay, so that goes there. So now I'm going to try to go up one, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing there. I'm going to flip it. The exact same thing down here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this guy here and here. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to take this guy, go up and into there. This guy up and into here. Okay. And then that way, what we're going to do is effectively take 2 rows of these guys and turn them into 2 stacks down here. It'll be great. It's going to be awesome. And eventually, there they go. They're starting to show up there. All right. So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to, nope, not do that. I'm going to do this. Control C here. All right, fine. We'll be all right. There. It's fine. Just put that stuff in the way. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. No, I only want to get... fine. Here, just put those in there. All right, so those will all go in there like that. And then we've got all these guys put in like this. Right? And then that stuff all goes, and we're making those and doing pretty much exactly what we need to do. Now, I'm going to change this guy from that because we have other chains, and this guy's green. I guess I could have done that over there too. Let's see, where is trains? Trains. Green. And then, oh, look at that. Now it's a green line. All right. So once we get all that stuff in, that will all be good. And then if I take this guy down here, I should be able to take my green train line and basically just do like that. And then green goes like that. Why aren't you working? Green. Why doesn't green work? And then technically I could stop the red guy here altogether. The red's going to get really mad because he can't get home anymore. I don't know if... Oh, I think I broke it there. We can get red really mad here in a second. Watch this. All right, so let's go down here. Let's go green. There, let's try that again. There. All right, that's why I broke it, because I was trying to get him to do weird freaking loops back there. All right, so that should eventually get that guy up here. And then once he shows up, now it's going to be a problem because this thing's not it's not made to handle a second level. Um, so in order for me to handle a second level, it wouldn't be difficult. I would just basically have to bring this out and then just have them dump into these or dump out into this something. Actually, that may not be that bad of a deal. It won't be that difficult. Like if I really wanted to, I could just do it. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not. It's not that big of a deal right now. Because honestly, with it being a second level, it would almost be easier just to dump them straight in. Um, yeah, all right. So there comes the greens out, and then what will happen is they'll get figured out. Because like I said, I only need like 6,000 of those things. Now over here, we do need to make. This guy needs to find those little winglets. And I don't like this one. I could probably cut that one or cut this one. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything close that I'm gonna be able to have like the all four stars together. I think there I had one down here. Didn't we have one that we yeah, just way down here. Yeah, we could just do this one. Um, well, technically, yeah. So if I did four, that would turn to eight, right? So right, so we can just do this. Just do four like that. And technically, uh, that would be, yeah. I almost need to do that whole thing that I did up here with a little weird. Nope, wrong one. See, now the trick is trying to figure out where we're trying to build from, and then trying to go back and get the pieces that we need. Right. So this guy, Control C, that guy, and then we go down here to this guy. Right. So if we do this, get him on the right level, right, like that, and then that should give us those things, right? So I don't know why that is green like that. But and then what we'll do is we can just take that and load that into probably four trains because I don't even need that many. Yeah, because we could do four trains because we'd have tops and bottoms. Um, so we can do honestly, we could just freaking almost straight load them in. Loading, load wagons. Just do four trains, just straight in like that. So those would go straight in, and then let's see, do that. Train car, one, two, three, and four like that. Just do this guy in like this, and then that will give us those. Now I will need that guy's gonna. It's gonna be a trick to get him up there, right? Because I need to get him all the way up here to these guys. Um, So, and then that, I probably should make a blue train so I can leave him red. And then let's go down here and figure out where our train guy is. do that. So this guy here. So this train I want to change to blue because this is making a blue part. So that way hopefully will keep my brain not broken. And then so they are going to be quite a ways. Now the green is over here. The green pieces I'm going to be making here. So I probably want to go somewhere in this area. And then we will do, let's see, we're going to do, where is this guy? Yeah, this guy right here. So I'm going to basically copy this guy. Let's see, let me go ahead and go Control C this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy. And then this is, so we'll need to basically make these guys and then combine them with these guys. So if we put like this here, right? And then, so I may need to change this a little bit, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. You know what? Let's delete that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do this. No. Copy that. And then that way we'll have 16. So that way each one of those is basically powering 2 of these. Right? And then uh you know what? I'll probably do that. It'll be a little bit wasteful, but that will work. All right. So what we'll do is we're going to get rid of this guy goes away. I guess I could have just shifted it. Oh, let's not do that. There you go. And delete that like that. All right. So that guy's going to go away. This guy is still down here on the bottom level. Which honestly is not maybe a horrible idea. Um, oh no, it's not on the bottom level, it's on the upper level. All right, so we'll do this, like this guy, right? And then we're going to do unloading station, unloading, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So just do 8 of those. That will be good. We'll get you a little train stop here so you can be happy and you can actually drop those off. And then what we'll do is we'll do there. Nope. There. To there. To there. There. Nope. To there. Nope. Get rid of that. All right. So those will all go in like that. Then I need to bring, let's see, where do they go? These guys way down here, right? Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to go there. We're going way up there, right? All right, so that should be okay for now. And then what I'll do here is this. I'm gonna go down. here. Okay. And then all right, so this one's only going to have 4 unloading stations because I designed it that way because it should be fun, right? So we'll do 4 there. We'll go ahead and put you a train stop here to get rid of that. And then once we do that, so these guys, technically I could just run them in down there like that. No, I can't. Oh no, those need to go on the upper level to make it work right. All right, so how am I going to do that then? Let's see. Let's see. What platform do I have? I need a weird platform. That's a 4 wide one. I don't think that's going to quite do what I need it to do. Actually, it could. Yep, it will. Okay. All right. So we're going to do that. It's going to get a little weird here, but it will all make sense here in a minute. Well, I don't really promise. It's just gonna be weird. Okay, you go there like this. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to. Oh, and then these guys actually need to not be lower like that. These need to be upper. Because these all need to go onto the second level like that. And then this guy goes out like this. Like that. So this is a bit spaghetti belty, um, but it will all make sense in a second. Nope. Try that again. You go away. There. Then do this guy like this. All right, and then you like that. Okay. Now we just take these guys here and drag them straight across like that. Okay. And then this guy I can delete. I can copy this one. I can flip it. And then those will all be in just like that. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Control V again. Rotate it like this. That's what I wanted to do. All right, so now these are all out. So that would be good. So eventually they should work. I'm gonna end up having to put like 1,400 trains down here, I think. Why are you? No, because that is not a train track. Um, so you can go like that. So we're gonna end up having to have a buttload of trains down here. Um, simply because like the amount that we're going to be able to produce and then the distance it's taking them, it's going to be a lot, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to go, we'll hold down shift, do like this, control C, and then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, that's good. And then we'll do this guy here. We'll do train tracks like this and go bloop and just connect all these guys together. And then they can all just go to their little heart's content and just do crazy stuff, right? So there's that. All those guys go in to grab those. And that is the wrong way around because I need those to be on the top. Um, okay, let's try this again. All right. So I actually need these to be on the top. So dang it. All right, so this one needs to spin that way, right? Which also means that this one, no. Oh, there you go. So you also need to go this way. Okay, and then you, no. They're all still going to the bottom. Yeah, I'm making a mess. All right, let's get, okay, you are all going the wrong way. All right. So you need to go that way. All right, there you go. There. We'll just keep making a mess for a little while. It'll be all right. All right. Now you go this way and make upper. Nope, not you. Yeah, that's what happens. Is it keeps spinning it around. Nope. You go there. You go there, and you go there. All right. So you should all be, and then you're all mad because you don't have stuff to swap. And you go this way. All right. So that should be. Oh, somebody's not right. Oh, did I make 180s in there or something? The bottom one seems to be fine. You should be going that way. Yeah, that's the right way. All right. So, all right. Now they all look the right way. All right. Now, let's go back down here. Shift, Control C, flip it, rotate it, and then try that again. All right. So these guys should all be going in and being looking the right. Okay. So now they're all going the right direction. All right. Now, let's zoom out a little bit. Get rid of these. And then copy this one and paste that. There you go. All right. So now that's all sorted out. Now they should all be going on the right direction. It's just going to be a mess for a little bit as it's trying to figure out who's got what, and we're going to make some wrong stuff for a little while. But once that's all said and done, those should all be good. All right. So now back up here. Now these guys are all here, and this is good. So these should all be on the second level. So if they're all on the second level, then I should be able to do this. Like that. And then this. Like that. And then this. Like that. I don't know why I had to take that all the way up there. I didn't need to. I could have literally just done this. Like that. Because that should actually work. Yep, and then you should see those things showing up eventually. And then this one, now I do need to bring this one out. So let's go ahead and go down here to this one. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then like that. And then this guy here, actually we can just do like this. All right, we've made a fairly good mess of it now. And these are all going to be just, oh no, I need to chop those in half first. Yeah, I need to chop the blues in half. I made a boo boo. All right, so let's go back up here. All right, so these guys need to be chopped in half. What are we doing here? Oh, we're pinning them. So technically, the easiest place to chop them in half probably is back here. Like I can just put a thing in right through here that just basically takes them in and chops them in half. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go like, bloop, like this. And then I'm going to go here and do that. And then I'm just going to go away. All right, so clear all that stuff out of there. So now I need to chop them in half. So I just need to take the 4 belts in. Actually, yeah, so basically I can just chop these in half. It'll be all right. Just chop them in half. Right when I remember what I was doing. Nope, not what I want to do. I'm going to, this is what I want. Platform. All right, so you guys can go in here like this. And what I need to do is basically chop them half and then turn them. Right, so, and honestly, I don't need 2 of them coming out, so we'll just do 1 for now. Right, so we're going to do a chop. I don't know if I can get all of the things in here I need to do to be able to turn it. Because, oh no, I can't do it. I don't have enough room. Um, let's see. You know what? Let's do this. So that should, yeah, that will get them all up there like that. All right, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to do this like that. All right, so once this thing kind of figures out and kind of settles for a second here, and then let's do this. Let's clear that out. So I need to see how many of these I actually need for these to be uh, kind of saturate the belt. I think honestly, I need about what, 5 of them. So I need about half of them. So if I do that, okay. The question is can I get? All right. So Control X. Let's see. Control X this guy over to here like this. You can go out like this. As long as that belt coming in is basically never slows down, we should be okay. We should be fine, right? So we'll do this, and then we'll go ahead and do this guy. And I could have just gone to the upper level. Let's do that there. Control, Control V. Do you there like that. You go out. Get rid of these. We'll just clear it up a little bit, make it look a little bit prettier. Like that. Then that guy goes in there like that. And then we'll get rid of all those. We'll just copy this guy, Control C this, flip it, rotate it, flip it. There you go. No. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's what I wanted right there. So once all that comes in, we should be good with that. Let's see. All right, so that should give us all of those cut up to the way we need them. And then this will all get painted down here. And that will eventually do what we need to do. It's going to take it a minute. All right, so that should give us this guy. Clear all that out. All right, we're still going to have a mess down there for a minute. Didn't I? Oh. Okay, let's try this again. I want you all cleared. All right, go away. All right. Nope, put that back. All right. Okay, so that should all be good there. And then that should all be all stacked up for us. That'll be great. All right. Honestly, these guys can all kind of go away too. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. Delete all that. Go away. All right. Oh no. And then put you back in there like that. That'll be great. All right. So eventually those should all start showing up. Maybe eventually. I've cleared a bunch of them out several times, so they're kind of angry with me right now. Yeah, because the problem is, and then I hope I actually got everything on the right levels. Um, so that should be blue pins come or blue ones coming in. This is when I find out I put them all on the wrong things. Uh, and I'm making the wrong freaking part down here, and I think I am. I think this whole thing is wrong. Um, uh, it is. I think the whole thing is backwards. Yep, because I'm putting the blue on the bottom. I need the white on the bottom. So these whole things need to be swapped. Um, What a mess. All right, let me try this. Let me just get all those, make them all go away. That'll be fine. All right, let's go back over here. All right, no, this one. So, the level 2 over here needs to go to the bottom, right? So, this one needs here, and we can bring it out here, and then we can bring it down like this, and then like that. You spin around so it's easier to see what I'm doing here. Like that. Oh, now just taking it on an adventure now. Let's go. All right, so that goes there like this. All right, so that those all go in like that. That's okay. And then this one can go like this. Then that goes in there like that. And then this one can go in just like that. All right, so that should actually make the correct thing that we're trying to make now. Once they actually figure it out and get all their stuff going, right? So pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So that one's all good. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to shift this, Control C. We're going to do this. Okay, you're not going to actually do that. Okay. You're not. I'm gonna have to go back and put all those in. All right. All right. So that all goes in there like that. All right. Now you, there, fine. Now you all go in. Put all those back in. All right. So that should actually give us all of these. And as you can tell, the further we get into the game, the bits started getting more and more complicated. Like some of this complication was my doing. I didn't pay attention to how I was putting things in. What should have probably happened was when I was over here, I should have had the blues put on the upper levels and then had these all drop to the lower, and then just use that the way it was. But this will ultimately be fine, right? And then what we'll do here, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So this is my middle right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out here with my train. I'm gonna do a loading station, right? So shape loading. Let's see. Do like this, right? So if we do bring them out here a little bit and go 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, then 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, right? So this guy here, actually these two are gonna go into here like this. These two will go in here. These will go in here like this. And then like that. All right. So that should get us all of our bits in here. They'll clear out all the bad ones here in a second, and that'll all be great and fun and awesome. Now, if we go in here to this guy, right, because our green ones are done, right, But if you look, and our green one is done, but these guys here, if you remember, I set this thing up to work correctly. Nope. So that I could do some trickery here in a second. I'm going to go Control C here. I'm just going to put another pin station down. And then what will end up happening is now when these come through, they'll just get double pinned. Now, these are going to have to get cleared out because it's going to be a mess for a while, to be fair. So we can probably just do the thing where we do it like this and go I and then I and hit I a bunch of times. And then that should clear all those out. Eventually, we should get pins in here again. I've upset it. Oh, I cleared it too far back. It's all right. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get that thing figured out. But those will be double pinned and dropped. This guy here, once again, we're going to go ahead and make you a blue train. We'll do you like that. That'll be fine. We're going to take you like this. We'll make you a blue train like this, right? And then we're going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. We'll go ahead and grab this guy here and figure out where this can come in. So C here, and then we'll do like that, right? So, and then this should be, so this is the blue train going in, this is the green train going in. Now, the only issue here is that this thing, well, it should be fine because as they come in here, this thing's not completely full at all times. So we should be okay. So there should be our blue pins coming in. And that should start working on both of those. It's going to kind of be a little chaotic here in the beginning because we're just kind of just stuffing crazy amounts of everything in here. So there they go. There's those pins coming out. All right, so that should be those coming in and starting to make crazy stuff down here. Lots of times for those things to take their time. Oh Jesus, I'm at an hour and a half. I am. I got lost. All right, so let me make sure. All right, so there's the green one coming in. The problem is, I don't think it can unload those right now. Um. Uh. It's the easiest way to do this, I think, is to do this. Go to the second level here, and just drive that in. So if I do it like that, then basically what it's going to do is it will kind of at least load those for me. Let me go ahead, zoom out here a little bit. Let me get rid of these guys and make it mad. Control C this guy across like this. We'll get this guy back here. And then that. So that'll just make a mess. And then we'll just get both of them in there. We don't need a lot of either one of them. We only need 8,000 of them. And we're like, only 8,000. It's not that many. Um, so once we kind of get all these kind of done, we should be able to get that kind of sorted for us. And then, yep, there they go. They're both counting up. So that way, the green one, if the blues, if this gets empty, which I don't think it will, but if the blue get empty, then it'll be able to drop the greens off, and then we'll get all these kind of knocked out here fairly quickly. I think what I'm gonna do is, um, I don't know. I think we're in a situation where I just need to let this thing go. This guy up here, I'm gonna bring the greens over here and then kind of merge them together. And then I'm gonna be back when I have that set up, and and then we'll finish out this part. Talk to you in a minute. All right, so it looks like I got all this stuff kind of figured out. It's a crazy thing. It's probably way too much, but I wanted to have a lot of throughput here, and I don't want anything backing up. I'm still only kind of using one belt. It's starting to back up a little bit, but we're gonna start putting our trains in. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll do a train like this. You know what? We'll do blue. That's fine. So we'll do a blue train, and then we're gonna do basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars on it like that, and that should come in and give those guys because they should take two at a time there. Once you there you go, you figured it out. All right, so I did not put a train stop in, so that's gonna slow you down. All right, let's do that. And then what we'll do is we're going to go control, or we're going to shift this guy, control C this, and then go bloop. See, and we're just going to put us a bunch of trains down. There you go. Get rid of those. We'll get these guys here like this, and those in like that. And then we'll just see how many trains we can all get going at the same time. And that should pretty much completely load. Well, it's just going to be the first one. I didn't go through the whole, like, I could have put the thing on there to separate them and stack them up into different things. And I don't think I'm going to be pushing enough speed through there to really keep them busy. But these guys, that thing's still completely full. Um, I have a feeling we're gonna back up the old station down there. So that should be okay. So we'll just keep those guys moving basically as fast as we can. It's actually producing them fairly quickly. So we may end up with some issues where I may not have enough throughput down here. Like if this thing starts backing up, I don't really have. I could kind of offload some to over here because this is kind of uh, not quite as full. Um, so those guys aren't as bad, but we should be able to get that thing going fairly quickly here to get us. And like I said, the vortex is starting to look a little bit chaotic. We're basically just loading as fast as we can into this thing, and just as much as we can. But we're starting to see like this guy here. We need 474K, 607K, 796K. Like once you start getting up into those higher levels, it takes a lot to be able to keep pushing them. So you need this chaos, right? So yeah, so you see that thing's going fairly rapidly. We're not completely full there. So the trains are basically. So this thing's keeping up with the amount of trains we have on there so far. Somewhat. Nope, it is not keeping up at all. It is not able to push them out fast enough. So these guys, yeah. So it looks like we're doing okay. So we'll get those unloaded. As long as we're kind of keeping them unloaded, that's the important part. I think it may actually back up over here a little bit. Yeah. So we still got lots and lots of it to go. It would be better, honestly, if we could just jump the train into the center of the vortex, but I can't quite do that yet. We'll be rapidly working our way towards that progress here very soon. So just kind of watching that thing just kind of go off to its heart's content there. Now they're not backing up here, and they're not backing up here, so it looks like the like we could unload more. So why is this one? Oh, because this was 12. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. I could have improved this to 16. Oh, because I could have just straight instead of doubling these up, I could have just straight frickin' just one into each one and just had a 16 long train. That would have been fun. That would have been fun. All right, so this guy is going. We're doing good there. I want to get the other train stop. What do I need for the other train stop? Unlock basic wires. 30 points. So we'll get the wait stop next time. So what we'll do is we'll just set it so that the trains will wait until they're full. Basically, I want the train to be full when it leaves up there. So that way, like I don't care if it leaves here and it's not full, but I want it to be full up there, and that should kind of help that situation out a little bit. We already had almost halfway there. All right, let me let this thing figure it out, and I will be back once we get closer, and then I'll talk to y'all in a second. All right, so we got that done. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll unlock color mixing, right? So that will allow us to start mixing colors. So that will be great and fun. And yeah, now we got to make all kinds of weird stuff. So that should be awesome. And then color mixing. And then the next one we need to do here, we'll need to start making these next time. Oh, Jesus, what is this? What? Really? Uh, mm, yeah, so, yeah, okay. So basically it's the same thing on both sides. Uh, so we just have to make the same thing. So we make that. Oh, then this one, of course. Okay, so you make that, and that's weird. And then okay, then we just add this into the beginning. Okay, so that's not too hard. So we'll make this, make it, flip it, pin it, drop it, and then we'll make these guys. And then once you do that, you either can drop it on these in the beginning. It'd actually probably be easier just to drop it on the beginning. And then once you do that, and then you have to make it yellow and then turn it white. That's gonna be a pain. But we'll get all that stuff looking at that next time, and then we will go from there. As always, if y'all enjoy these, please consider throwing a like on the video. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that too. Sorry about the long video. I get lost sometimes, and it is what it is. So I'm sure this series isn't doing spectacularly well, but I'm having fun with it, so we're going to keep going. So you guys be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.